Am I able to just put this stand here? Where do you want me to put it? Can I put it in front here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's more closer.
Hello everyone.
Good evening, clerks. Trust you're all having a enjoyable evening this evening. Helen began by acknowledging a grandfather clerk, a great-grandfather clerk, and a mother clerk. I've got the pleasure of introducing, I think I can call him a grandfather clerk, John Evans. John, great to have you here, thank you. Former clerk of the Legislative Council. And an uncle clerk in Mike Wilkinson. It's great to see you and to have you here, Mark. And perhaps a brother, former clerk of another upper house from the Legislative Council of Victoria, Andrew Young. Great to have you all here, former clerks, amongst such a distinguished group. My job now is to introduce Stephen Twig, but Stephen needs absolutely no introduction. Stephen is going to come up and address us, and then I will be introducing the rest of our musical entertainment for this evening. Stephen.
David, thank you very much indeed. I'm tempted to try and continue the metaphor, and I don't know, you my cousin Clark, or but it's lovely to be here and very conscious. I thought you might have asked me to speak earlier, and there's nothing worse than speaking just before dinner, because then you really want to be concise because people just want to eat. But even worse, speaking before some more of the wonderful, wonderful music. So it's a great incentive for me to be brief. It's lovely to be here. I have had my dinner in here 3 consecutive nights, and I'm very impressed at the different menu each night and the wonderful hospitality. And I do recall, Russell and I were just talking about this, my first time in Australia 2.5 years ago, when we held our first Academy residency, kindly hosted by the Parliament of New South Wales, and we were beginning the discussions that's led to this truly spectacular week that we're having here. And I just really want to thank the whole team in New South Wales, but if I can particularly, I'm sure everyone will agree with me in thanking David and Helen and everyone who works with them, who've worked so hard for this Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference. Now, there's been a bit of a change in the pattern of the week compared to the other two CPCs that I've done. In Halifax 2 years ago and in Accra last year, the SOCAT dinner was on the final night, the night of the General Assembly, rather than the night before the General Assembly. So whereas I was on beer in Halifax and I think I was on beer in Ghana, I'm very much on the sparkling water tonight. And maybe that means I'm a bit more alert, because I do remember 2 years ago being asked to tap the keg in Halifax. And for those of you who were there, you will remember my humiliation, as I wasn't exactly very good at it. And then last year in Accra, I don't know, where's Cyril from Ghana? Last year, of course, we were in a very lively bar in Ghana, and I was put on after a very funny comedian, and yeah, that was a challenge as well. But I don't think there's anything similar coming here this evening. But you never know. You never know. I'm just not going to repeat things I said earlier on when we were at Government House, but perhaps just to say a little more about tomorrow. Obviously, you will be in SOCAT, we will be in the General Assembly. It will be a very significant day for the CPA if all of the proposals that are coming to the General Assembly from Mexico are agreed. It will mark a decisive shift in our organisation with the move away from charitable status and preparing the ground for what we expect to happen in the first half of next year, which is finally the conferral of an international legal personality on our organisation, something that parliamentarians and others have been working for many, many years. So it will be an important day, and I look forward to relaxing tomorrow evening, where I might have a glass of wine, at the dinner that is kindly being hosted at the Town Hall. Some of you will have been in the opening ceremony, but for those of you who weren't, one of the points I wanted to get across that I think is incredibly important is this issue of status is not for its own sake. This is an opportunity for the parliaments of the Commonwealth to have a louder, clearer and more effective voice. And once we get through this crucial next 6 months, what I then want to do with my remaining time as Secretary General is work with all of you, with your members, with the parliaments of the Commonwealth, to ensure that we get that greater voice within the Commonwealth itself, in regional bodies and hopefully in international organisations like the UN. So look, thank you very much indeed for hosting us this week. Thank you very much indeed for dinner here this evening. I will finish there so we can hear more of the wonderful, wonderful music. Thank you very much to David and Dave.
Stephen, I do have a surprise for you. So you said you faced the task of tapping a keg of beer 2 years ago, and then you followed a comedian. Well, for the rest of our entertainment this evening, we've had some beautiful singing from the Tongan Choir right now. Stephen, please. Not really. We actually have another very special treat in store now. To follow the wonderful voices from Tonga, we now have the Berala Fijian congregation of the Uniting Church to entertain us. Take it away, Fijians. Thank you. join me in thanking the Berala Fijian congregation choir for a magnificent performance this evening. But our dinner is coming towards an end, but it hasn't quite finished. Our dessert is now served over near the buffet, so please feel free to come from your seats and serve yourselves some dessert, bring it back to your tables. Tea and coffee will be served at the tables. The first buses will leave at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. sharp. Thank you, everyone.